What up, what up? It's your boy D coming at you with another episode of the DA Experience. I got a movie review for everybody. I put a poll up on my Instagram and my Facebook, and I asked, what should I go see this weekend? You had two big movies coming out. You had The Mortal Engines, done by Peter Jackson, the guy that created, did the Lord of the Rings movies. And then you had Into the Spider-Verse, Sony's new Spider-Man animated movie that featured the debut of Miles Morales. And by a large margin, Into the Spider-Verse won. And I'm so glad it did. Let me start off by saying, hands down, this is one of the best movies I have seen this year. I don't care if it's an animated movie. I don't care what other people might say, like, oh, you went and saw a kid's movie. This movie was so good. I was entertained from beginning to end. It's the perfect origin for Miles Morales. If you're not familiar, in a alternate universe, Peter Parker died and a young Miles Morales took over, and his popularity has grown exponentially over the last 10 or so years, to the point that this character is no longer a replacement for Peter Parker, but a true successor to his legacy. People love him and his costume as much as they love the original Peter Parker, and I think he's a great character. As a person of color, seeing this for little kids and seeing other people watching this, it was just a fun movie. It dealt with a kid coming of age in Brooklyn today. The visually stunning. The voice cast was great. You had Haley Steinfeld as Gwen Stacy. You had Liev Schreiber from Ray Donovan as Kingpin. I can't think of his name, but he was the main character in the movie Dope. He was the one that played Miles Morales, and the voice casting, the voice acting was great. You felt for everything that happened in this movie. Great action sequences, the soundtrack, just the look. I've never seen anything like it. It was visually stunning. It was a combination of almost claymation, CGI, and regular 2D animation that I haven't seen anybody do before, and I just love this movie. The only thing I could think to detract it is maybe like they could have focused a little more on fleshing out some of the other characters, but the way they introduced them all was very funny. And you can see they were setting up to maybe do standalone movies for some of these characters going forward. There's a scene at the end that lets you know there is a bigger plot happening, so I'm looking forward to Into the Spider-Verse 2, where we might get one of my favorite characters, Miguel O'Hara, aka Spider-Man 2099. I'm kind of gushing over this one, but truly, I'm a hardcore Marvel fan. But even if you're a Marvel fan, a DC fan, a comic book fan, if you're just a fan of good movies, you want something to go take the kids to go see this movie. Stay to the very end. I mean, lights coming on very end. But this one gets it gets a 5 out of 5 for me. I can't find anything in this to really deter from it. Only the length. It's only an hour and a half long. And I could have sat there for another 30 minutes. The scene where Miles finally puts on his costume is very powerful. It's a great character arc for him. I look forward to seeing more with this character. Now I actually want to see him in live action. I don't know, with Tom Holland doing Spider-Man Homecoming and stuff. That'll happen anytime soon. But in the next 5 or 6 years, I could definitely see the MCU doing a Miles Morales Spider-Man movie to give people something different from what we've gotten over the last 10 or 12 years with Peter Parker. It's just a different story, very entertaining. It has a lot of weight to it. Go see this movie. That's going to do it for me. I'll see you all at the movies. Here's hoping it's a good one. Peace!